our first bachelor. Hello, nice to meet you. There's your pen, and there's your, okay. And we're gonna be facing this camera here.
All right.
Okay, so tell me your name, and make sure you keep the mic up here. Yeah. Tell me your name, your age, and where you're from.
LA, from LA. I'm also 6'7", Alejandro, and that's it.
Okay, and what do you do for a living?
Executive protection.
Huh?
Executive protection.
What is that?
Bodyguard.
Oh, okay. I like that name, executive protection. And what do you look for in a partner?
She can be clingy, can do clingy.
Oh.
Just love, fun, everything, traveling.
But just not on your back.
Not on
Okay.
my back, yeah.
Okay. Do you know how to cook?
I do know.
Okay. What's your best dish?
Would have to be a nice, cool steak, mashed potatoes.
Okay.
Some spinach on there too.
Okay. All right. Now we did get some pops, so we're gonna start with this first young lady, and we're gonna just step over here and make sure.
So everybody has their preferences. You know, you like what you like. But what you like and what you want is normally not what you need. And that's part of the biggest problem that we got going on out here. Men, visual, we like physical. All of this is a fetish. If a man chooses to engage with any of this is a fetish. Right? Why would any one of these ladies pop? What? Why? That means that they have some idea in their head of the type of man that they want. But how about this grand old idea? What type of man would choose you? Knowing that a man, we're visual first. Fetish, again, with these ladies is always on the table. Yeah, we'll choose you for a certain amount of time. Now, this is different. You get with her and she's of normal size, height, weight, this, that, and the other. Has some babies, she gained some weight. We know she's not going to be able to kick all that weight off, depending on how many babies she has. We good with that. Men, we good. Right? In the course of a relationship. That's just, we kind of look at that as a good thing. Because you gained that weight, and that was for the betterment of your body, and that was for the betterment of the child. I'm good. You gain 50 pounds during pregnancy, you lose 30, you keep some of that 20, no problem at all. You gain, another 30 pounds with the next child, you lose 20, half of that. We have no problem with that at all. Right? That's in the close relationship. You a single parent. You have children and you gain all that weight and you don't do anything to get rid of it. Or more what we're seeing these days is a lot of women that are this size have no children and they're looking like this. But I'm about to go off in the outer space, so let's continue.
Make sure you stand right next to me. Perfect. So tell me your name, your age, and where you're from.
Hi, my name is Kayla. I'm 25 and I'm from New York, but I live in Long Beach.
Okay. And what do you do for a living?
I'm a beauty content creator.
Okay. I can see your makeup is beautiful. So tell me, why did you end up popping your balloon?
When he said that he doesn't like girls that are clingy.
Her makeup is stupid. And she's 25 and this size, which tells me she's been this size for as long as she can remember. I bet if you asked her when was the last time you were dressed size 6, she'd probably say, I've never been a dress size 6. She would say that, but we know that's impossible. Let's continue.
I feel like a lot of guys feel like clingy is someone that wants your attention and wants your time and wants to spend as much time as possible with you. Mm-hmm. And for me, in a relationship, if we're together, we need to be together. You know what I mean? I can't see you once a week and it's cool. I've had many guys say oh, clingy is not what I'm with. I'm not cool with girls that are clingy. And I want to see them once or twice a week and they think that's a problem. So I don't like when guys use that word. It's like a buzzword that I don't like.
Okay. Now, do you mind expounding on what you meant by clingy?
I respect that. I'm a Libra, so I like my own space.
Okay.
I like my quietness and everything.
Bruh, Libra zodiac sign ain't got nothing to do with you liking your own space. Being a man, we like our own space. Even if we marry in a committed relationship in the same household, we still need our own space. We want y'all women around, but be in the next room. And I'm not saying that to be rude. We don't want to sit around and have all these deep conversations and this, that, and the other. We don't want to do that. Men as a whole, we don't really like to talk. We're gonna talk enough to get to the draws, and then depending on how that go, we'll talk to you a little bit more. But like this zodiac sign stuff, that don't have nothing to do with it. Come on, bro. You're appealing and actually you're pandering to these women because you know a lot of women believe in this zodiac sign stuff. But let's see what this is.
I'm just all about my space.
Okay.
I also grew up as an only child.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Okay. So you're the type where you'll have a significant other, but y'all won't live together. Like they'll have their own.
No, we'll live together.
Okay.
For sure. No. I
Okay.
just
But
believe
you'll
it.
have your own.
Yeah,
like
just
man
my
cave.
own, my own man cave.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
basically.
Now, is Kayla someone that would be your
She's
type?
very beautiful, but no, I don't see we have the same energy.
Okay. Okay.
And then like this man cave shit, like that's my house, right? I don't want no man cave. The whole house is my man cave. Of course, I may have a room or something that I'm gonna go into that just stay out of. This whole man cave stuff. You mean to tell me I pay for this whole house and pay taxes on this land, and I have to carve out this little bitty area in my house and call that a man cave? That's one of those misnomers. We ain't having no goddamn man cave. I'm gonna be free to roam and be by myself anywhere in this house. I can be in the middle of the living room with a TV up against the breakfast nook. If that's where I need to be, that's just where I need to be. Go on about your business.
Okay. And do you think if you were out and about that this is someone that would be your type?
I feel like first look, yes, but like after talking, I don't know for sure.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Now let's step over to our next lady. Tell me your name, age, and where you're from.
I'm Tiara. I'm from Upland, but I'm currently staying in Paramount.
Okay. And what do you do for a living?
I am a model, and I also work in social work.
So this lady is built like this and got these done. We can tell that she got these done because once she's short enough. And when you're this size, they just don't sit. And they're all discolored and all these type of things. And then you're gonna come. Your shirt is pretty much open. These things have been done. Oh, yeah, I bet it was just a difficult task. I mean, I bet the surgeon had to ask her 16, 17 times, how do you want these to look? Because there's not going to be a choice but for them to sag and fall over the stomach. And then with this shirt on, she's highlighting all of this. Why do you want to highlight all of that?
Okay. And tell me, why did you end up popping your balloon?
Very handsome initial when he first came out, but upon closer when he came in, he kind of reminded me of my dad when he was in his early 20s. So I was like, yeah, I couldn't do it. I was like, yeah, he looked like my pop, so I couldn't do it.
Okay. And is she someone that you?
Yeah, she's very beautiful.
Okay.
Yes, of course.
Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now let's step over to our next lady. Tell me your name, age, and where you're from.
Hi, my name is Mel. I'm 40. I'm from Covina, California.
Okay. And what do you do for a living?
I'm a model as well as work for the local government.
Oh, okay. Government job. Government benefits too. Okay. And tell me, why did you end up popping your balloon?
You led with your height, and I feel like your height is your least interesting thing. I like to get to know a person, and so maybe that's a trigger for me. But yeah, that's kind of like just want to kind of set me off a little bit. I was like,
She said the height is the least interesting thing, but I just did another video previous to this, and most of the ladies, if not all of them, pop because of the man's lack of height. He was 5'7". Y'all making this shit too difficult, ladies. This shit is very, very easy. Now, you talk about his height vertical, right? Can he talk about your height horizontally? However you said the word. Horizontally, if that's a word, because you're just about as wide as he is tall. So, but I would be rude if I was to say something like that, right? All right. Call me rude if you want to, but I think it's a very legitimate question.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
I respect that.
Is she someone that you would consider?
Oh yeah, she's very beautiful. I love her
Okay.
eyes. It's
Okay.
nice.
Your eyes are beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's step down. Okay. Tell me your name, your age, and where you're from.
My name is Danya. I'm 28 and I'm from New York, but I live in Westchester now.
And what do you do for a living?
I'm a film director and writer, and I'm getting my master's.
Oh, okay. And tell me, why did you end up popping your balloon?
Oh, a phone director? Wait. No, we just can't skip past that. Go back. We just can't skip. What did she say she did?
From.
My name is Danya. I'm 28 and I'm from New York, but I live in Westchester now.
And what do you do for a living?
I'm a film director and writer, and I'm
Phone director. She just skipped past that. And writer. Phone director. And we just. Wait. Hold on. Phone director. Let's see what is a phone director. A phone directory. We'll leave that. Phone director? Maybe I heard that wrong, but I'm just gonna continue.
getting my master's.
Oh, okay. And tell me, why did you end up popping your balloon?
He said he doesn't like clingy, and I know how I am. I'm clingy as fuck. So.
Okay. Okay. And is she someone that you would consider?
She's adorable, yeah.
Okay. Adorable. Are you okay with adorable?
I'll take it.
Okay. Let's slide down to our next young lady. Tell me your name, your age, and where you're from.
Hi, my name's La Brea, and I'm 29. I'm from the Valley.
Okay. And what do you do for a living, La Brea?
Therapist, and I focus on working with kids on the spectrum and also substance abuse.
Okay. And tell me, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I'm not a steak person, so I really don't like steak like that. So he's handsome, but yeah.
Is there
You're not a steak person. What are you, a whole cow person? Because that look like what's going on all up about here. You're not a steak person. I just wonder, do women actually pay attention to what they say? Doesn't seem like it. I'm not a steak person, but give me that goddamn beef brisket. Give me the whole thing. You gonna buy 2 of them. You gonna buy one for me, and you gonna buy one for everybody else. But I don't want none of that steak.
anything else you know how to cook other than steak?
Oh, of course, salad. Pasta. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a carnivore, so.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. And is La Brea someone that you would?
No, she's not.
Okay. Do you mind expounding on why?
Just too much overwhelming. I need to be more conservative.
Okay. Ooh. Well,
Was it have something to do with these basketball hoops right here? May have something to do with these basketball hoops. Now, I'm always attracted to a woman that got braces for some reason or another, but all the rest of this, and I can see all of this because, man, we can just put everything else together. Probably got some giant areolas and all these type things, and a belly ring, and just too much going on here. Way too much.
I don't. Someone didn't like that. Okay, let's go to the next person and stand a little over, like towards the camera.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to pull
No,
you
you're
like
good,
that.
you're
Sorry. Okay, tell me your name, your age, and where you're from.
My name is Kayla. I'm 25 and I'm from Palm Springs.
Okay. And tell me what you do for a living.
I'm a waitress.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And tell me, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I just don't find him attractive, and I feel like that's a big thing when you're dating somebody. So
Okay. Okay. And is she someone that you would normally?
Yeah, she's gorgeous.
Okay. 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 Beautiful. All right. Let's step down to the next young lady. Now you just popped your balloon. So tell me your name, your age, and where you're from.
My name's Alexis. I'm 36 and I'm from San Diego.
Okay. And what do you do for a living?
Oh, I'm an entrepreneur, so I do a lot of things, but I do like modeling, graphic design, photography.
Okay. Beautiful. And I have a feeling, but tell me, why did you end up popping your balloon?
It's because you said that you like someone conservative to that other girl just now, and I was like, I'm very not conservative, and I'm very like out there, and I'm very extra, so I don't feel like it's a good match.
Okay. So conservative, what type of woman are you looking for?
Feminine wise. Based off engine and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And let's slide down to our next young lady. Tell me your name, your age, and where you're from.
I'm Jan. I'm from the Harbor area and I'm 36.
Okay. And what do you do for a living?
I am a fashion PR and I'm a business developer.
Oh, wow. Okay. And tell me, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I couldn't hear that much from the distance, but you said you work in security.
Yes.
I think that there's just too many women that surround that scene, and it's just never been like something.
Well, this lady right here, I mean, she's huge, she's big, blah, blah, blah. But she says she's in fashion, a fashion PR, fashion public relations. There is something about this outfit that I really, really like. I don't know what it is, if we can see none of the stomach or whatever. If this outfit was on somebody else that wasn't overweight or obese or anything like that, it's something about this outfit. It really has nothing to do with her. It's just something about it.
Something that,
I respect that.
yeah, but you're handsome.
Thank you.
And you're tall, everything.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Do you encounter a lot of women in your line of work?
Oh, yes.
You do? Okay. Okay. Now, is she someone that you would be?
Yes, of course.
Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now, we have one young lady down here. Let's step back here. That just recently popped her balloon. Okay. So tell me your name, your age, and where you're from.
I am Kiana. I'm 31. I'm from Fontana. I'm a body piercer and a content creator. So, yeah.
Okay. And tell me, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I only popped it because the conservative thing. When you came out, I was like, oh yes, like the vibes, the tall, everything about you was great. But when you said conservative, I have a big personality. Obviously, I like to dress the way I dress, and I want my man to be cool with that. So
I agree.
That's all.
I respect that.
Okay. Now, you said conservative. So would she be
is
someone that
far
you
from
would, that would be
that.
your vibe? Okay.
Nope,
Okay.
not
Got
at
it.
all.
All right. So
No, look at all of these hats and all of this, and again, all the boobs hanging out on all of them. That is the farthest thing from conservative, and that's his preference. But I don't think any man wants any of this stuff out in public. No one needs to see what I got.
we don't have any more balloons that need to be unpopped. So your match wasn't here today, but she's somewhere out there. Okay.
So I'm gonna go back to the long shot real quick. Right there, right there. Why should any of these women have any demands? Right. The world has told these women the man should take you as you are. And they have even told them more than that. They don't even know men. They don't even know men. The fact that this man chose to come on here and engage and possibly even may pick one of them, but the world is so upside down, all of them pop. When they all say they want this tall, handsome man, he's not a bad looking guy at all, he's tall. I mean, he came out here on the wrong foot as far as I'm concerned, talking about these zodiac signs and all of this type of bullshit. When we ain't into that. He tried to pander, but I think once he realized that, that's just not gonna get me anywhere. And actually he didn't even give him much conversation after that. He was like, I respect that. Okay, cool. That's that. And I don't blame him for doing anything like that. If you like the video, dislike the video, share the video, comment on the video. Oh, that sounds like a whole lot, don't it? But you know, you do that all the time. You do that all the time. You're over there on IG, you TikTok, you comment, you liking, you hearting, you sending stars all over the place, this, that, and the other. Go to YouTube, Mr. Info 5000. Peace.